looked across the way and they saw the lonely mountain. That's where they were trying to go. And it was across this field of forests and stuff like that. So that's what I saw, and I almost dismissed it, but it kept coming back. So I was like, okay, there's a mountain. Then I started to see a line of people that were singing this song, I just want to praise you forever and ever. And they were rejoicing, and they were all kind of like gathering and coming together. And just as the progression kept going towards the mountain or whatever, there were more people who would join, and they were singing. And they were excited because they were all heading to the mountain, and it represented the mountain of God, or Zion. And so as put on here, more and more people were joining the processional. All were welcome. So it wasn't just a set group of people, all were welcome. Then I can see that there were angels that were surrounding this processional. Some of them were dancing, some were playing trumpets, some were waving flags or carrying flags, and they were just with this crowd, right? Sharita went into the desert song, and I could still see the mountain in sight, but it was almost like the processional took a turn into like this desert area. So then what I was reminded of was the book that I'm currently reading with my children called Hinds Feet on High Places, right? Where the main character in the story is with the shepherd, who's Jesus, and she's trying to get to the high places. But in order to get there, she has to go through all of these other different things. And one of the first things she did was went to the desert, and she got so upset and like, oh, you promised me I'll go to the thing or whatever. So it reminded me of that, right? I saw that as people were going into the desert and they were progressing, this progression was going through the desert. Some people were falling off. It was too much, it was too hot, they didn't want to do the desert, it's too much for them, right? So they fell away, and the processional to escape the desert, I saw that the angels were still there, and they were encouraging them to stay on the path. They were offering them refreshment or water or like fanning, trying to fan them. Now, whether or not the people could see the angels doing this, I don't think that they could really see them. Maybe some of them could see the angels, but the angels, regardless if you could see them or not, were still there, and they were encouraging them and trying to get them to press through this desert, right? The travelers, the thing about it is that the travelers, those who were on the processional, they had to choose to continue. It was up to them whether they were going to continue to go, or they're going to fall away or be left behind or whatever. And they were the ones that had to take the steps forward. No one was going to walk them or carry them for them. They had to make their own choice, and they had to take the steps themselves, because nobody would do it for them.